Mission Impossible. He's 91 years old today. Barry Manilow, he is a legendary singer. He's 80 years old today. Comedian Joe Piscopo, he was on Saturday Night Live, and that's pretty much it. Did a Frank Sinatra impression that was very good. He's 72 years old today. Mark Lynn Baker, he was in The Perfect Strangers and a whole bunch of other stuff. He's 69. John Grease, he was in Napoleon Dynamite. He's 66. Bobby Farley. Farley. He's the guy that directed There's Something About Mary and other things. He's 65. Actor Thomas Hayden Church. He was in Sideways. Thomas Hayden Church was in Sideways, Wings. Ned and Stacy was also the Sandman in the Spider-Man movie. He's 63. Greg Kinnear is 60 years old. The actor Jason Patrick, 57 today. Kevin Thornton of Color Me Bad, he was the singer. He's 54. Will Forte was in Saturday Night Live. He is 53. Latin pop singer Paulina Rubio, she's 52 today. I didn't know she was that old. Actor Jodie Whittaker and Doctor Who, 41 years old today. And country singer Mickey Gaitan is 40 years old. Those are the big shots. Got the local people coming up.
Dippy Duck wants to remind everyone to stay active, play safe, and be cool this summer. Even if you don't have access to a swimming pool, there are plenty of other ways to cool off without going near canals. To play it safe, please remember Dippy Duck's rules. Never swim in a canal, never play near canals, and never jump into a canal. If you see someone fall in, get help or call 911. If something drops in accidentally, let it go. Things can always be replaced, but your life can't. Just stay away, and you'll stay alive.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Janice Pritchard, Patricia Zarate, Christopher Milan, Gabby Murguia, Ross Daniels, Emily Navarro, Yvonne Beltran, Alexa Horn, Cynthia Rios, Gerald Robinson, Julie Rodriguez, Vincent Flores Jr., and John Schaefer. Happy birthday to each and every one. Happy anniversary this morning going out to Jerry and Emma Gauna.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And that brings us to the World and California News headlines, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. Lock, your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News Brief. More severe weather is in the forecast this weekend. National Weather Service meteorologist Mark Chenard.
There was some pretty significant flash flooding in Pensacola in that vicinity. They're actually going to get another round of thunderstorms and heavy rainfall here. Doesn't look like it will be as bad, but given how much rain's fallen, there could be some additional issues with that.
The Justice Department released a scathing report about the Minneapolis Police Department. Correspondent Willie James Inman.
The report found police had used dangerous techniques for years against people committing even the most minor offenses.
The Pittsburgh synagogue shooting suspect was found guilty on all counts. New Light Congregation, Stephen Cohen.
In the 4.5 years since the event, he has not said a word. We don't know what he thinks. We don't know what goes through his head. I don't want to know.
He could face the death sentence. CBS News Brief, I'm Wendy Gillette.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. The Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, a group of self-described trans and queer nuns who are not actually nuns, were honored by the Dodgers last night with a Hero Award for their acts of service in the LGBTQ community. Outside the stadium, a large group of people were praying for them. Dodgers manager Dave Roberts commented on the controversy.
Always goes back to loving everyone. And as the manager of the Los Angeles Dodgers, a baseball team, we welcome anyone that comes through these gates to support our ball club.
2 terminals at Los Angeles International Airport were evacuated late last night after a suspicious item was found. A bomb squad later determined the item was not dangerous. And 4 people were killed in a crash on the southbound 110 freeway in Los Angeles Thursday night. All were in one vehicle that missed an off-ramp, hit a sound wall, and then burst into flames. Mike Salceda, California Headline News.
And your World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. For repair or replacement, call the experts, Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
And we are ready for the page 1 of the local news, page 1, however you want it. It's brought to you by El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors and the Brawley Auto Center at Highway 86 and Julia Drive and at the Imperial Valley Mall. In the news this morning, a stolen sandrail was recovered at the bottom of the All-American Canal. On Thursday, the Imperial County Sheriff's Office followed up on a report from the Imperial Irrigation District that there was an off-road vehicle in the All-American Canal near Gordon's Well. The Sheriff's Office, with the IID assistance, an aerial drone and an underwater drone, narrowed down the possible location of the vehicle. Sheriff's dive team were then able to search and locate the sandrail. The dive team assisted the tow truck in removing the vehicle from the canal. A records check determined the vehicle had been reported stolen and the registered owner was notified. And Felix Luciano, the former president of Local 2805, chapter of the American Federation of Government Employees, pleaded guilty in federal court in San Diego Thursday that he filed a false report to conceal his embezzlement of thousands of dollars in union dues. Luciano, a former Department of Homeland Security officer, admitted that he used some of the Local 2005's money for personal expenses, including shopping, travel reimbursement, groceries, dining, and paying for non-union accounts. The total loss to the union was $36,000. Luciano has agreed to repay the union that amount. Local 2805 is a labor union which represents Department of Homeland Security, Immigration, and Customs Enforcement employees in San Diego and in Imperial counties. 61-year-old Luciano also agreed to pay a $10,000 fine. He will be sentenced on September 15th before U.S. District Judge Jinsuk Ota. We'll have more in just a minute.
El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers are here for you. Now, before you head out on a summer road trip, head into Quick Lane, ask for the works. Trained technicians will change the oil using up to 6 quarts of synthetic blend oil and filter. Rotate the tires, top off the fluids, check the belts, hoses, battery, and brakes, all for one low price. It's the works at Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, at El Centro Motors, the Imperial Valley Mall, the Brawley Auto Center, or with their new mobile service wherever you are.
And a COVID update, the latest one, has good news and bad news. New COVID numbers were released Thursday morning. Numbers are provided by the County Public Health Department. According to the new numbers, there are currently 29 active cases of COVID-19 in Imperial County. That is the good news. Bad news is there have been 2 more fatalities attributed to the virus. There are currently 983 deaths attributed to COVID-19 in Imperial County. State tier metrics for COVID-19 in Imperial County are unchanged. And Juneteenth, that's this weekend, is Monday. It's the newest federal holiday. It has been adopted by 18 states. California is one of them. Juneteenth is a combination of June and 19th. It marks the day the last enslaved African Americans were notified of the emancipation. They were notified by Major General Gordon Granger on June 19th. 1865 in Texas. The day has been celebrated in various forms for decades. City of El Centro, Imperial Valley Social Justice Committee, and Black Lives Matter are inviting the public to a Juneteenth celebration tonight or this afternoon, June 17th, today, from 3 to 8 p.m. at the El Centro Community Center, 375 South 1st Street in El Centro. There'll be food, music, entertainment, face painting, spoken word, vendors, and a whole lot more. That's it. That's page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And it's page 2 of the local news, served up this hour by K Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. Great Japanese food specializing in sushi rolls. There are 50 different varieties of sushi rolls, 1 for every state of the union. The Teamsters Union, representing UPS workers, has voted overwhelmingly to authorize a strike if no agreement is reached on a labor contract before the current one expires on July 31st, raising the prospect of a massive nationwide disruption in UPS deliveries. An El Centro traffic stop ended with a woman going to jail. The El Centro police officer stopped the vehicle in the 300 block of Lynn Ray at about 2:30 Thursday afternoon. A driver gave consent to search the vehicle, and a CHP drug-sniffing dog, K9, alerted to the vehicle. The vehicle was then towed to the Kxo port of entry and scanned, which led to the discovery of drugs. Driver, a 43-year-old woman, was arrested and booked into Imperial County Jail on several drug-related charges. And the Colorado River Project continues the bridge project. Caltrans says eastbound and westbound lanes on Interstate 8 will be closed next week. Westbound travel will be restricted to 1 lane beginning June 20th through July 11th. The Monday and Tuesday This Monday and Tuesday, Caltrans says crews will close all lanes east and west of Interstate 8 from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. and continue nighttime work to improve and enhance safety of the Colorado River Bridge. On Tuesday, from 5 a.m. to 9 p.m., Interstate 8 will be reduced to 1 lane eastbound and 1 lane westbound. All lanes will be closed Tuesday night from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. Beginning Wednesday and continuing through July 11th, Interstate 8 will be reduced to 1 lane westbound at 5 a.m. and continuing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, until July 11th. Beginning on Wednesday, there will be no restrictions on eastbound travel until further notice. Detours will be posted during all the lane closures. Got your weather coming up next.
Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial is serving the best Japanese cuisine in the Imperial Valley. The menu is full of outstanding entrees. Yes, there's something for everyone at Kxo Sushi, including for the kids. Kxo Sushi offers you 50 different sushi rolls. They're named after our 50 states. And there's fresh sushi and sashimi, plus beer, wine, and sake. And oh, I forgot to mention, they also have teriyaki chicken or beef, rice and noodles. Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. They're open daily from 11 a.m. till 9 p.m. Kxo Sushi also caters and welcomes big groups anytime. Call 760-355-4440. That's 355-4440 for your takeout.
The high temperature yesterday, 100 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 73. National Weather Service says dry weather and near normal temperatures are expected through early next week. Moderate heat risk is in effect this weekend, with afternoon highs today reaching into the 100s. The warming trend will continue as temperatures peak on Sunday before cooling back into the low 100s through next week. Breezy to locally windy conditions are expected Sunday and Monday, resulting in an elevated fire weather threat. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 105. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, clear skies. Overnight lows around 77. West wind 15 to 20 miles per hour. Gusting as high as 25 miles per hour. Sunday, sunny skies. Highs right near 104. West to southwest wind 15 to 20 miles per hour. Increasing to 20 to 25 miles per hour in the afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 40 miles per hour. Sunday night, mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 74. West wind 25 to 30 miles per hour, decreasing to 15 to 20 miles per hour after midnight. Winds could gust as high as 45 miles per hour. Juneteenth Monday, sunny skies, highs right near 100. West to southwest wind 15 to 20 miles per hour, increasing to 25 to 30 miles per hour in the afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 40 miles per hour on Monday. And right now we are looking at 77 degrees, 40% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality is moderate in Brawley. Air quality is good for the rest of the region. Page 2 and your local weather has been served up this hour by Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. Check out the daily lunch specials. The dinner menu features 16 different entrees. Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill just off Highway 86 in Imperial.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And it's time for the Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best of care. At the U.S. Open, Ricky Fowler followed up a historic 8-under-62 in the first round of the 2023 U.S. Open with a 68 on Friday's second round to grab a one-stroke lead over Wyndham Clark heading into the weekend at the Los Angeles Country Club. Not everybody did so well. Max Homa didn't make the cut in his home U.S. Open. Max wasn't the only one. Phil Mickelson, Jordan Spieth, they also missed the cut of the U.S. Open. And in Major League Baseball, the Angels defeated the Royals 3-0. It was the Rays over the Padres 6-2. Cubs got by the Orioles 10-3. Marlins got by the Nationals 6-5. It was the Red Sox all over the Yankees 15-5. Mets beat the Cardinals 6-1. Braves defeated the Rockies 8-1. It was the Blue Jays over the Rangers 2-1. Same score. Reds beat the Astros 2-1. It was the Tigers 7 7-1 over the Twins. Brewers defeated the Pirates 5-4. Diamondbacks got by the Guardians 5-1. Phillies defeated the Athletics 6-1. Mariners over the White Sox 3-2. And the Giants and the Dodgers, the clash of the rivals, they went 11 innings. Giants won the game 7-5. We'll have more sports in just a minute.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
And San Diego State gave the Mountain West a written notice this week that the school intends to resign from the Mountain West Conference. In a letter, the school asked the Mountain West for a 1-month extension given unforeseen delays involving other collegiate athletic conferences beyond their control. As of now, there does not appear to be an invitation to San Diego State from a Power 5 conference. In tennis, 3 British players reached the semifinals of the grass court Nottingham Open on Friday in a boost to the nation that will host Wimbledon in a couple of weeks. Katie Boulter, Jodie Barrage, and Heather Watson, all placed outside the top 100 in the world ranking, ensured there will be a British finalist to continue a week of surprises at the Wimbledon warm-up event. And the NBA has suspended Memphis Grizzlies star Ja Morant for 25 games to start the 2023-24 season because of a conduct detrimental to the league. According to an announcement yesterday, Grizzlies suspended Morant from team activities from May 14th after a video on social media circulated showing the All-Star brandishing a firearm. NBA suspended Morant for 8 games following a similar incident in March when he was seen on Instagram live holding up a handgun while intoxicated at a Denver area club. And a PGA Tour and a LIV Golf have filed a motion to drop antitrust lawsuits because they're no longer needed after the agreement reached by the 2 entities. That's sports. That's a look at sports. Your Sports World Roundup has been brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
For over a century, local broadcasting has evolved with the needs of the community. We move past the stigmas of opinion journalism and bring the most relevant news online, on air, and on the go. You have trusted us with your news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Trust us to keep moving with you. Text radio to 52886 and tell Congress local broadcasting is here to stay.
And it is now time for financial news and weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. The stocks slipped on Friday as Wall Street closed out a huge week in which investors received a pause on rate hikes from the Federal Reserve, plus encouraging inflation data. S&P 500 ticked down 0.37% to close at 4,409.59, while the Dow Jones Industrial Average slipped 108.94 points, or 0.32%, to close at 34,299.12. NASDAQ Composite lost 0.68% to finish the session at 13,689. That's 13,689.57. We'll take a look at your weather in just a minute.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
The high temperature yet today, 100 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 73. National Weather Service says dry weather and near normal temperatures are expected through early next week. Moderate heat risk is in effect this weekend, with afternoon highs today reaching into the 100s. The warming trend will continue as the temperatures peak on Sunday before cooling back into the low 100s through next week. Breezy to locally windy conditions are expected Sunday and Monday, resulting in an elevated fire weather threat. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 105. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, clear skies. Overnight lows around 77. West wind 15 to 20 miles per hour. Gusting as high as 25 miles per hour. Sunday, sunny skies. Highs right near 104. West to southwest wind 15 to 20 miles per hour. Increasing to 20 to 25 miles per hour in the afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 40 miles per hour. Sunday night, mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 74. West wind 25 to 30 miles per hour, decreasing to 15 to 20 miles per hour after midnight. Winds could gust as high as 45 miles per hour. Juneteenth Monday, sunny skies, highs right near 100. West to southwest wind 15 to 20 miles per hour, increasing to 25 to 30 miles per hour in the afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 40 miles per hour on Monday. And right now we are looking at 81 degrees, 36% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality moderate in Brawley. Air quality is good for the rest of the region. Financial news and weather brought to you this hour by Southwest Security Services. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. Your border wait update this hour, 7 lanes open downtown, 15 to 20-minute wait. No wait in Century Lane. There is no wait in the pedestrian lanes. Eastport, the Gateway Port, 2 regular lanes open, 10 to 15-minute wait, 40 to 45-minute wait in the 4 ready lanes. There is no wait at the East Century Lane.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And coming up at 8 o'clock, it will be CBS News, 6 minutes of news and information. Going to find out what's going on out there now.
Throughout the year, we have contests on KXO AM opportunity to have some great fun and a chance to win some nice prizes. In order to allow as many people as possible a chance to win, we've established a few ground rules for on-air contests. Number 1, you must be 18 years of age or older to win. Number 2, only one winner per family per contest in any 4-week period. And number 3, copies of any of the rules and conditions for specific contests will be available at the KXO studios. It's just that simple. So good luck Have fun and keep listening to KXO AM 1230.
Have you checked out our website? KXORadio.com. News and information you can use, KXORadio.com. And of course, follow us on Facebook, KXO Radio Imperial Valley. Like us, follow us. We're on Facebook.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Allison Keyes in Washington. At least 5 people are dead after tornadoes and major storms struck in Florida and Texas, destroying hundreds of homes and leaving tens of millions without power. CBS's Tom Foti tells us the danger isn't over.
There were tornado warnings Friday night in a number of states, and moving storms are still proving to be trouble, including in the Florida Panhandle.
So there was some pretty significant flash flooding in Pensacola in that vicinity. They're actually going to get another round of thunderstorms and heavy rainfall here. Doesn't look like it will be as bad as last night, but given how much rain's fallen, there could be some additional issues with that.
That's Mark Chenard at the National Weather Service. Another area dealing with storm threats, Tornado Alley in Kansas. Tom Foti, CBS News.
President Biden hitting the campaign trail for his first political rally after officially launching his re-election campaign. CBS's Christina Raffini.
Earlier this week, the president picked up an endorsement from 4 national environmental groups.
Your work has never been more important than it is today.
And he's expected to get a major labor union endorsement ahead of the Philadelphia speech.
Every major labor union in the country is endorsing me.
The Justice Department issued a scathing report accusing the Minneapolis Police Department of a pattern of discrimination and abuse. This after a probe that started after the police killing of George Floyd. CBS's Jeff Pegues.
The city's new police chief promised a new approach. We will change the narrative around policing in this city.
Some activists have doubts about that. Do you believe them?
No, I don't.
Why not?
They've had so many chances to do better. They have put forward lots of statements, lots of policy changes, and lots of promises, but those have been broken promises.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken is in high-level talks with China this weekend. Face the Nation moderator Margaret Brennan is traveling with him and has a preview.
China's military has pulled off what the U.S. has called unnecessarily aggressive tactics. 2 close calls, one in the South China Sea with a fighter jet and another in the Taiwan Strait with a warship. President Biden has largely continued the direction of the Trump-era policies. Both accused China of economic coercion, alleged that Beijing did not share information about the first COVID outbreak, and denounced the Communist Party's human rights abuses, including genocide against Muslim minorities.
Many around this nation are celebrating Pride Month, but the advocacy group GLAAD says major social media platforms do a terrible job of protecting LGBTQ plus users from hate speech and harassment, particularly those that are non-binary, transgender, or gender non-conforming. GLAAD says among them, Twitter is the worst. All of them got failing scores. This is CBS News.
Hiring's a lot easier with Indeed. Their powerful platform makes it easy to attract, interview, and hire candidates all in the same place. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
For the ones who know safety isn't a catchphrase, it's a culture. And the ones who help make sure everyone makes it home safe. For the safety-minded who watch everyone's backs, Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry, as well as safety assessments and training to keep your facilities safe and your people safer. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Gain presents a tale of longing and long-lasting scent. Dear love of my life, we were on the 12B bus when I caught a whiff. A scent so fresh, so life-changing, I had to find its source. I didn't know if you were the woman in the pink freshly washed cardigan or the retired mailman next to me, but I knew one of you was my soulmate. Ah, the scent of Gain Flings. Add Gain scent beads for an even longer-lasting scent.
Exclusions apply.
Pride Month celebrations are simply everywhere.
You know what? It didn't take long for the crowd to swell into the hundreds at the historic Church of the Messiah in Rhinebeck, New York.
When I stepped into the church and the guy goes, "It's standing room only." Like, I didn't even know there were this many people in Rhinebeck that would support a pride.
Derek Schwartz grew up trans in this small community. So did his fiancée, Morgan Rakow, who commended the offerings.
There's a trans closet for people who maybe don't have access to that, or maybe their parents aren't supportive. They can't go to Macy's or Kohl's and buy clothes that they feel safe in.
Mothers, fathers, friends, and neighbors all coming out to show support.
It just makes me super happy for what's to come.
Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News in upstate New York.
In Boston this week, climate change protesters found a new way to share their ire against fossil fuels. They went to the Massachusetts State House during a debate on a proposed tax relief package and dropped their pants. Allison Keyes, CBS News.
Have you Googled yourself lately? Are there negative posts from an ex-employee or from a former client? Maybe an outdated news article or sensitive personal information about your family? Search engines don't always get it right. For right or wrong, it's your reputation on the line. That's where Reputation Defender by Norton comes in. One of the most trusted names in online reputation repair. Reputation Defender has been fixing people's search results for over 15 years. Their cutting-edge approaches help you to wipe away unwanted information in your search results. They also promote the good stuff so that it rises to the top, helping you put your best foot forward. Your good name is too valuable to leave to the whims of a Google algorithm. Take control with Reputation Defender. You can start by getting your free reputation report card at reputationdefender.com or call 800-401-6681 to speak to an expert. That's 800-401-6681.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
Gentlemen, I would like to introduce
George Gale.
I got style, I'm cultured, I'm sophisticated.
AM 1230 KXO.
1230 KXO.